What if I told you that you already have everything you need to succeed? You don't need to wait for the right opportunity, more money, or a lucky break. The truth is that your mindset and your routine, not your resources, will really be the determining factor for your success. The real question is, are you using them to your advantage? Welcome back to another Saige Unplugged episode. I am Preston, and I am a mindset and routine expert who has spent years helping business leaders and business owners rewire their thinking and restructure their daily habits for success. I'm going on this journey myself. Learning is always ongoing. Mindset growth and shifting never ends. Revising routines never end. And I want to be vulnerable with you about that and have you on that journey with me and pass along how I'm learning and how I've grown. And that's our whole reason for having Saige Unplugged, is to share my journey with you, but also to pass along what I'm learning while I grab a drink, grab a book, and work on myself. This month, I'm working on the book, The Power of Growth by Daymond John. You probably have seen him on Shark Tank, or maybe you're familiar with, the success and growth of FUBU as a brand. But bottom line is, what Daymond has helped me realize is so many costly mistakes that go into approaching to launch your own business or really develop your own career and skill set that kind of keeps us in a scarcity loop and holding us back. Today, what I really want to dig into with you is that myth of I need more. So many times I meet business leaders who want to grow, entrepreneurs who want to start their own business or grow their business, and their excuse is, I need this before I can move forward. That this varies. A lot of times it's either more money or more experience / connections before they can really deem themselves as successful. The reality check is some of the most successful brands and individuals out there started truly with nothing, truly at ground zero, and just had a relentless mindset and daily discipline routine that launched their success. I was stuck in this loop for quite a while. I believed that I needed more experience. I needed to run higher volume businesses, and before anybody would take me seriously or before I could put myself out there. I also felt like with Saige Consultants, I felt like I needed to look a certain way and afford a certain things before I could really launch the business. And my business is to help people. So it isn't really about how I look. It's about what I can do. And I know I can do great things for anybody that I'm helping with their mindset and their routine. I don't need fancy bells and whistles to prove my capabilities and my talents to those that I work for and with. Take time to reflect and get yourself out of this myth. When do you feel like you need more? And what can you do to begin to shift that? So let's dig deeper. First thing I want you to do to begin to shift this mindset is flip the script on this whole scarcity thing. Instead of saying, what do I need? What am I missing? Try rewording it and saying, what can I do with what I have? I had to apply this even when I was working on growing my career. I thought I needed to wait till I had some next level title to gain access to capabilities, but it's not true. You can work on yourself and improve your skill sets that will show up in the workplace so that promotions are naturally, you're the ideal candidate for it. Same thing with business. You can teach yourself the things your business needs that will save you the money that you're worried that you have to spend. Now, hear me out. I'm not advocating that business owners do every single thing. E-Myth was probably one of the most groundbreaking books for me, apart from Power of Broke as well. And the fact that you do need to get to a point where you are systemizing your business and bringing in the support that you need. But you have so many free resources at your fingertips. I have literally spent hours on YouTube. I had to make sure I wasn't doom scrolling. It's very easy to get caught up in fun hobby things that I like, but listening to people share their journeys and what they're working on, of how they are developing themselves in the business realm. There's so much great content out there. There are books, people that have started with nothing. Mr. John here started Fubu in his, I think, mother's house, and he literally had to just sell his hand-sewn hats in the streets in Queens. Like, you can launch your business, you can grow your career for free, I promise you, or for very little. First is really flipping that script. Second is to maximize the strengths and resources that you already have. There is something amazing and wonderful about you. You have these dreams and these ambitions inside of you for a reason. And that reason is to see them through to fruition. So, how do you take your natural gifts and the skills that you can teach yourself and grow towards what you need? This is the true mindset shift. When you realize that it isn't necessarily about what you haven't learned how to do yet or what you don't know how to do, and change the wording. Don't say, I'm not good with technology. Don't say, I'm not good with social media. That's your own choice. Learn about it and figure out how to get more resourceful with it. And your third step is to actually take a bold step forward this week. You've identified that you truly are amazing, that you have a lot of natural resources and talents built within you, but that you also can educate yourself and get stronger and better. So what is one step forward you will take? Maybe you pitch your idea to 5 complete strangers and just see what they think. Maybe you actually take something it is that you want to offer and actually try offering it. Maybe it's getting after educating yourself and trying something different where you're employed and showing the variety of skill sets that you have. So what is that one bold step forward that you are absolutely going to take this week to put your dreams into actions? So one thing I really want you to keep in mind is that those limitations, those constraints, things that you think you don't have, you have a workaround around that. And it starts with your mindset and how you view them, but other resources. Get more creative and get more strategic. This broke phase that you're going through isn't actually a setback. It's actually a gift for you to unlock a more effective business approach or career growth approach. So get yourself out of the victim mindset and realize what it is that you have at your fingertips to be more resourceful and more efficient, and what do you need to learn. I want to leave you with this thought. Success does not come from things that you wish you had. It will come from things that you do with what you already have. Hear me out. Success doesn't come from things that you wish you had. That means there is nothing holding you back from success. There's nothing that you need to prevent your success and your growth. Where success comes from is taking what is already within you and at your fingertips and putting it into action. Things will not work out the way you think. Things will actually land up costing you money before they generate you money. It will cost you time before it generates you money. It will cost you longer hours either studying and improving yourself or longer hours at work before you see the promotion. But you have to realize you've got to put the time in strategically to be able to grow your success. And if you need help rewiring your mindset, that's what we're here for with Saige Consultants. I want to help you build that unstoppable momentum. And like I said last episode, sneak peek, a planner is coming to help you with your mindset and routine. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining this episode. I appreciate it very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if this was helpful for you, share. Does somebody else need to hear what I'm going through and what I'm sharing with you? Or does your accountability partner need to hear what I've shared here to help check you on your mindset? But thank you for joining, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.